Imagine this. You're drowning in work emails, your social calendar is overflowing, and everyone seems to have a request for your time. You feel like a rubber ducky in a kiddie pool, bobbing around helplessly under the onslaught of demands. But what if you could learn to build a fence around your time and energy, a fence that says no in bold, neon letters? Feeling like a circus act, juggling everyone else's demands while your own needs lie crumpled on the floor? You're not alone. In today's world, saying no and setting healthy boundaries feels like a tightrope walk between self-care and societal disapproval. But what if I told you that boundaries aren't walls, but bridges? Bridges to healthier relationships, reduced stress, and a thriving, authentic you? We've all been there. The friend who calls at 2 a.m. for emotional support, the boss who piles on extra work, the family member who guilts you into saying yes. But constantly bending to others' needs has a cost. It leaves us drained, resentful, and disconnected from ourselves. That's where boundaries come in. Think of boundaries as fences around your time, energy, and emotional well-being. They show others where you stand and what you're willing and not willing to do. It's not about being selfish, it's about self-respect. Just like a garden needs fences to flourish, you need boundaries to thrive. But saying no can be scary. We worry about hurting feelings, appearing uncooperative, or missing out. But here's the thing. A well-delivered no is actually a gift. It's honest, respectful, and ultimately frees you both from unrealistic expectations. So, how do we say no gracefully? First, acknowledge the request. Show you've heard and appreciate them thinking of you. Then, be clear and concise. Thank you for inviting me, but I'm already booked that day, or I appreciate the offer, but I need to prioritize my own workload right now, are perfectly acceptable responses. You don't need to justify your no. Explanations can lead to guilt tripping or negotiation. A simple, firm no is often all that's needed. And what about those persistent people who push back? Remember, your boundaries are non-negotiable. Repeat your no calmly and firmly, if necessary. You can even say things like, I understand you're disappointed, but my decision is final, or I appreciate your persistence, but I'm not changing my mind. Setting boundaries extends beyond simply saying no. It's about communicating your needs and expectations clearly. Don't be afraid to express what you need from others, whether it's respecting your time, honoring your commitments, or simply offering emotional support. And remember, boundaries are an ongoing process. They need to be adjusted and renegotiated as life evolves. So don't be afraid to revisit and refine your boundaries as needed. But here's the magic. Once you start setting healthy boundaries, you'll be surprised at the positive ripple effect. You'll attract healthier relationships, experience less stress and anxiety, and finally have the energy to invest in your own passions and goals. And guess what? Saying no doesn't make you a bad friend, colleague, or family member. It actually makes you a better one. You'll be more present, more engaged, and ultimately, more authentic in your relationships. So, are you ready to break free from the people-pleasing trap and build healthier boundaries? Remember, you deserve to have your needs and limitations respected. Don't wait for anyone else to give you permission to say no, and prioritize yourself. Share your boundary-setting struggles and victories in the comments below. Let's build a community of empowered individuals who know it's okay to say no and prioritize their well-being. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on navigating life with authenticity and self-respect. And see you in the next video.